A. Name the delta found at the mouth of River Nile and River Omo. B. State three conditions that are necessary for the formation of a delta.
Aquate delta bird's foot, slow moving water at the mouth of a river or gentle slope at the mouth. Shallow shore, absence of obstacles. Filters in the river cause large amounts of silt in the river. Calm sea or absence of strong coastal waves. Deposition is faster than removal.
When a river reaches a lake or the sea, the water slows down and loses the power to carry sediments. The sediment is dropped at the mouth of the river. Some rivers drop so much sediment that waves and tides can't carry it all away. It builds up into layers, forming a delta.
Nile Delta is formed by the division of the branches of the river Nile as it flows south through the valley formed by the Nile in Upper Egypt.
Formation of river deltas. The formation of a river delta is a slow process. Over time, these particles, called sediments or alluvium, build up at the mouth and can extend into the ocean or lake.
As these areas continue to grow, the water becomes more and more shallow, and eventually landforms begin to rise above the surface of the water. Most deltas are only elevated to just above sea level through. Once the rivers have dropped enough sediment to create these landforms or areas of raised elevation, the remaining flowing water with the most power sometimes cuts across the land and forms different branches.
These branches are called distributaries. After the deltas have formed, they are typically made up of three parts. These parts are the upper delta plain, the lower delta plain, and the subaqueous delta. The upper delta plain is the nearest to the land. It is usually the area with the least water and highest elevation. The subaqueous delta is the portion of the delta that is closest to the sea or body of water into which the river flows. This area is usually past the shoreline and it is below water level. The lower delta plain is the middle of the delta. It is a transition zone between the dry upper delta and the wet subaqueous delta. Types of coastal deltas include
Aquate delta and 2. Bird's foot delta.
We proceed to the next question.